Happy hobby. I think I got this figured out. I don't know if anyone's in here yet. I don't think so, because I think it was supposed to have overwritten the previous live stream. I don't know if it did or not, but we're going. This is it. This is happening. So I've got my Zoom going. Let's see if I am delayed. So hopefully that'll work itself out. Let's see if I increase this picture and decrease this picture. My wife is telling me that it's not coming through, but I think it's because it's on a different. Yeah, there's 6 people watching, so you have to get out and go back in. Oh, sorry. Thanks, baby. So it's working. It's just not on the original channel that I think I original video that I had started on before. So happy hobby. Welcome to the live chat. We've got Jaja's vintage sports cards in here. Okay, well, this is good. So I am delayed. So what I see on the YouTube and what you're seeing on the YouTube is about maybe 15 seconds off. So there is a delay a little bit, yes. We got Cran Crocker in here. Okay, so I'm going to do this like this. We do have a very special guest. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can make that window smaller. Let's see. I wish it would. It seems like it used to be able to do that, but now I don't see how you can do it. Gallery versus speaker. If I do the speaker, let's see. Why is this? Oh, because I'm talking through the. Well, that doesn't make any sense. But that's good to know that it gets big like that when it's when we're looking at cards. That'd be a good thing. Immersive. Oh, we don't want to. Immersive was a mistake. All right, so I can hear myself on my wife's TV. So that's good, I think. All right. So we have a lot of stuff going on here. We're going to do, if you were here last month for our other live stream, for our first live stream, this is the second one. We're like veterans at this point. Oh, see, so I'm looking at my YouTube now and I see that it moved to just my thing. There we go. Okay. Now it's back to where you can see the cards. So the previous last months, I did a thing where if you did a super thanks donation, I apologize for all the bonkiness. If you did a super thanks donation, you were entered into a drawing at the end where I would pull your name, and whoever won got to win. I forget what they won last time. They won something cool. So this time we're going to do it a little bit different in that if you do a super thanks, you get put into the drawing, and then you get a choice of one of these 3 slabs. The Bowman Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, 8.5 CSG rookie, the Derek Jeter SGC 8, and the Nolan Ryan SGC 5, 1982. So a Jeter rookie, a Griffey rookie, and 1985 Topps. Why am I off center here? What's going on with my camera? If I move this over here, that's better. So one of those 3 cards, or one of those 3 slabs, goes to the winner. So that's for the super thanks donator. And the way we're going to do it this time, instead of like any entry is the same, it's you'll get an entry for every $1 contributed. So if you contribute $2, you get 2 entries. If you contribute $5, you get 5 entries. And so we'll do it like that. And I imagine, I don't know. I don't think anybody's going over. I don't even know. Who knows? So we'll see what happens there. But this should be fun. All right. So that's one thing. The other thing we're going to do is some sports card trivia. And the winner is going to get to choose among, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Among these 10 cards. And so every time you win, you basically get to shop. And we're only going to say, like, if you answer it and you get it right, then you won. But we're not going to do multiple. You can't win more than once, I guess I should say. So I want to kind of give everybody a chance. So here's the cards that you'll have a choice of getting for free. I'll have you email me I'm looking at the side of the whole thing. Camera right there. I'll have you email me your shipping address at ganascards@gmail.com. I'll say it again later just so everyone knows. But so here are those cards that are up for winning. Barry Zito, big league autograph. A Junior Caminero. If you've been watching me, you know I love this prospect. He's super hot. He's like Jackson Churio of 2023. Super hot for the Rays right now. So hot, as Zoolander was in. If I was able to do my little movie clip, it would be Zoolander saying, so hot right now. Not Zoolander, but the other guy. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So this is Lou Whitaker. Should be in the Hall of Fame, by the way. He's not. He should be. It's a 1985. Get this in the camera. Lou Whitaker card. And it's hand signed by Lou Whitaker. And he signs it Lou Rod Whitaker II. And I actually had a few of these signed. I not grew up with them, but my wife and her family, like she grew up with Lou's family. So we go back a long ways. And he signed a bunch of cards for me, just randomly. Like literally the first time I ever met him, I was introduced as a card collector. I was like 18 years old. And he's like, oh, cool. And he walked into his office and he came out, and I wasn't expecting anything. And he signed three cards for me that he had pulled out from his office. And there were 3 cards that the way he explained it was every time someone sends him cards to sign, he'll sign one and send it back. But if they send more than one, he keeps the other cards. And he does this. He signs a bunch, hands them to his buddies. Anyways, I was his buddy at one point. So let's just say 1985, Lou Whitaker is a cool card. And this is really one of the better, like I have 2 other ones. I'll show you those at some point. I'll break those out and show them to you. But they have the like one is a 1988 and it's really bright. That's the one I love the most. And then there's a miniature. I'll show you that too. Okay, shut up. Brooks Robinson, silver rainbow foil, numbered out of 199. So if Jeff Mathis is in here, I'm pretty sure he's going to want this one. All right, so just looking at the chat real quick. Is there basketball today? There is basketball today. My dad won some cards from me and I thought I would join tonight for the first time. Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome, old Christmas 3475. Very cool. Jeff Mathis in the house. Looking at the Brooks Robinson. Okay, I like it. Jay says, hi, Mrs. Guns. All right. So that's awesome. Field Mouse is in the house. Hey, I don't know if that was supposed to rhyme. All right. Score. Bo Jackson. Let's pull this up again so I can see. Bo Jackson. Football, baseball combo. For anyone not that didn't live through the 80s, this was a Nike poster. I believe Nike, yeah, right? Pretty sure it was a Nike poster. And it was a big deal in the 80s. This was a huge deal, that poster. And so then Score somehow scored this as a card. It's just a regular card in the base set from 1990. And I'm going to pull out my my horizontal slabs in a little bit and show you those. But anyways, so that's up for grabs. A 1958 Topps Stan Musial card. This thing is beaten and loved, and somebody squeezed it and hugged it. But anyways, it's still a Topps 1958 Stan Musial card, so somebody will get a chance to win that. Pete Rose, 1987. I forget who. Somebody made the comment that this is the nicest looking Pete Rose card And it's, he's not too far off. I don't remember who said it, but he makes a good point. It's a great action photo. The wood grain 1987 look is always one of my favorites. Michael Jordan, 1992 Upper Deck. So this is not the normal 1992 Upper Deck Michael Jordan card. This is a McDonald's. See that? Instead of regular hologram, it's a McDonald's and the number P5. This came with, I think you had to order like not a Happy Meal, but like I think a value meal, maybe. And so this came out of that. And I also happen to have, which is not part of the deal, I also happen to have this card, which looks kind of exact. Like, it's stupid that they made the pictures so close, but this one on the left was for Chicago area McDonald's only. So they did regional packs for different teams. So in Orlando, they had Shaq, like it was his rookie season, and I have some of those too. I did pull those out, but I have Shaq McDonald's, and that's awesome too. And same thing, it's in Orlando. It's like regional. All right, so then the next one, 1982 Ricky Henderson Topps. So I just realized I didn't. Well, I'll tell you this. So this card I pulled from a pack, 1982 Topps Ricky Henderson, from a pack that I Love Baseball Cards, Phil from I Love Baseball Cards, sent me, and I ripped it on this channel, and this is what I pulled, and it's a gorgeous card. It's absolutely, I mean, perfect. It's a little centered down, but outside of that, it's a like really beautiful card, perfect corners. And look at the stance, like leads the world in stolen bases and runs scored, I believe. So he's always collected, big deal. And then finally, your boy Shaquille O'Neal, 1993. So this was his second year, actually. But it's such a cool looking card. I thought I'd throw that in the mix. So that's what we're looking at. Let's put Ricky on top. So that's what we're looking at. So let's do the first trivia question. Dave, enough with the camera. Let's do the first trivia question. Oh, I didn't say the special guest. That's what I was going to say. So Phil from I Love Baseball Cards is coming onto the channel as a guest in 15 minutes. So at the bottom of the hour, which means 30 minutes after the hour, Phil is going to join us, and we're both going to open up. We're going to open up 3 packs of 1987 Fleer cards and do what he calls pack wars. I've seen it. I don't remember how it works, but it's something to the effect of whoever gets the best cards gets all the cards, something like that. So I'm gonna let him explain it, and we'll let him tell me if I won, because I'm not quite sure. Something tells me I won't win if I do that, but it should be a fun time. And Phil collects vintage, so we're going to talk to him about vintage sports cards. Okay, so the first trivia question. Let me check my chat real quick, see what's going on over here. Okay, lots of people, lots of people. So Scott says, I'm not technologically savvy. I was just thinking head start. Yeah, I must have put it on the phone. I still can't figure out how to do it, so I don't know how it'll work a month from now, but we'll see. Ezekiel, if I win, I take Lou auto card. It's a pretty cool card. It is a really nice card. It's 1985 Topps, like one of the greatest sets ever. Jason VT Sports guys, what's up, Jason? That bow is cool. Stan the man. Jason VT says, hey, me. Hey, what's up, Jason? All right. The cards in the McDonald's promo. Didn't know who you would get. Yeah, that's right. So Crank Rocker mentioned in the comments, there were other cards in the McDonald's promo. So you would get a pack. It was literally a pack of, I want to say like 5. I think my cousin Aaron still has a box of those packs of cards. And you wouldn't know who you'd get. So to get a Shaq or a Jordan was a big deal. A Big Mac and Mike with some fries, fresh fries. Count me in. Yeah, Scarberry. How's it going, Josh and Micah? How you guys doing? And Tim, he told me how to pronounce his name, Zulch, I think. He told me how, and I forget. And he won. I think last time he won the main card last time. All right, Ricky needs more hobby love. He does. Pack Wars is great. Can do it multiple ways. Crandon, you might have to clue me in on how to do it. One of those these days, right? No around get you to you stud films. All right, so here's the first trivia question. Enough delay. So the way I thought I'm going to do is I'm going to read it, and I'm going to put the question in front of me so you guys can read it also. So again, the winner of whoever gets this trivia question, as far as I'm seeing, whoever comes up with the question answer first wins, and then they get the shot for the card. Okay, so the first question is, what year, oh, let me see, can I see it? What year was the first Topps card for baseball legend Stan Musial? What year was the first Topps card for baseball legend Stan Musial? And then if I had some music, like Jeopardy, that'd be ideal. Right now, I'm just waiting for the timer to, the delay to go by so you guys, okay, now you can see it. That's good. All right, so highest number card wins, or highest value card, or both popular ways. Oh, that makes sense, Grant. Thank you. All right, so a bunch of people are answering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got about 8 or 9 answers. Still have not seen the answer yet. We officially have the answer. So, Mr. Card Guy wins with the answer 1958. If you answer 1958 and you show that you were above, I apologize, but on my screen I show that Card Guy was first, and then Carson Reed, and then Stud Fieldmouse. So, Card Guy, you're the man. You won, and now you get to pick from this group of cards. Which card would you like? So it's a 82, Ricky, the Jordan, Pete Rose, the 1958. This is it right here. That's pretty beat up. So let's see. So Card Guy, you get to pick. I know, Stud, you may think you're above him. But you were as far as I'm looking at it, I show that he came up. And this happened last month also. 1958 was the right answer. And I show Card Guy coming up with it first, and then Carson Reed, and then Stud Fieldmouse. So Card Guy, who would you, he wants, oh, Card Guy, you have to pick which one you want, which card. It could be that very same one that you mentioned. But let me know. And then we'll move on. We'll probably do another couple trivia questions since we have our buddy Phil coming on pretty soon. But Card Guy, you got to name which card you want. I feel this is stalling. This may have not been the best mechanism. Card Guy, did you pick the card? You got to pick one of these cards. Or pick a number 1 to 10. Okay, take the Musial. All right, there you go. All right, so the Musial goes to Card Guy. That's out of the mix. And we're just going to move on. We're just going to move on to question number 2. So, question number 2. Pull this in. Who are the only 2 pitchers to have recorded a 20-win season as well as a 50-save season? The only 2 pitchers to have recorded a 20-win season as well as a 50-win season. And that was a good pick, by the way, card guy. The 58 usually that's a pretty nice card. And that was his first card, even though he came in the majors like a decade earlier. His first Topps card. Because he had signed with Bowman initially, and then he just didn't have any cards after his Bowman contract ran out. All right, so we're getting some answers coming through. So Robert Gresham is the first to answer with John Smoltz and Eckersley and Stud Fieldmouse. I'm sure you're not happy because you are second on this one. So RG, Robert Gresham, you win this one, my friend. John Smoltz and Dennis Eckersley. So which card would you like to win out of this one, my friend? So again, Ricky, go through these. Let's see, I'll mix these up a little bit. Bo, Brooks Robinson, this one's numbered. The Lou Whitaker hand signed. Junior Caminero. Now the Lou Whitaker was hand signed by me. It's not a top certified autograph, but it was. I did see him autograph it. So Robert Gresham with the pick. Stud Fieldmouse, you are always the bridesmaid. Robert Gresham, what is the card? Ricky's going with Ricky. Nice pick. All right, so I believe the two oldest cards. Yeah, I believe the two oldest cards have officially been pulled. All right, so let's see. Okay, I just want to see if Phil was in here yet. All right, so we'll do the third one. We got a few minutes. Oh, something I also want to mention before we go on with that. If you haven't seen the video yet, go to my page and watch the video about the 2K giveaway. I'm like 83 or 84 subscribers away from giving this away. It's the 2002 Topps 206 Albert Pujols bat relic. So this is from his second season. So the bat is probably from the 2001 season. It's probably from his rookie year, or was his rookie year 2000, 2001. Anyways, bat relic, 2002 Albert Pujols. It's a pretty sweet card. Let's see, can you read that? Game used bat card. It's not just one of those random player used cards. But anyways, you have to watch the video and do what the video says to be entered into the drawing for this. We've already had a bunch of entries, but we're still 85 subscribers away. So you have to make sure you subscribe, though. That's the whole point. You have to be a public subscriber to win it. Okay, so that was my random plug. I should be writing these down. All right, so the first one was okay. Moving on. All right, so this one's going to be a fun one. It's a long one. Next trivia question is: which city had two baseball teams relocate away 2 different times before eventually getting another team that relocated away from another city? So in other words, which city had 2 baseball teams relocate away 2 different times before eventually getting another team that relocated away from another city? It really just rolls off the tongue. Cran, I just saw your comment. No, I did not rub that. Maybe I did. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But I literally bought that card in 2002 at a card store. I loved it so much. And I just got it graded last year. So between those 20 years, who knows? All right. So we got a bunch of answers coming through and a lot of correct answers. So the winner on my screen is Tim Zulch. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. I apologize again. But Tim Zulch, you won that one, my friend. With Washington, you didn't say DC. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt since no one else said Washington, DC. They just kept saying DC. So which card would you like, my friend? Tim Zulch with another win. Tim Zulch is he's raking it in. This is his second win, I think, in 2 months. You like the results. All right. All right. So which card do you want to go with here, Tim? Which one's jumping out at you? The Jordan. Michael Jordan, McDonald's. Let's see, am I on camera? I'm not even on screen. Michael Jordan, McDonald's card goes to Tim Zulch. Zulch? Okay. Let's see here. 829. We should have him coming anytime. Anytime. So we'll do one more trivia question. That's what you guys are here for, right? Free cards, trivia. Let's see what else I want to show you. Oh, I will show you this. So this is something I recently picked up and got it in today. Randall Cunningham, rookie card. I was very excited to get this in because it's a gorgeous card. And the HGA, look, they're not perfect. And I'm not plugging them. But they do some really beautiful slabs. And if you get like cheaper cards like this, like I bought this for, I think, total $20 with shipping, an 8.5, but the color match on the label is just beautiful. And then I also have this card that I recently bought. I bought a lot of these, LOT, like not a lot, but a lot of these. So now I'm starting to just really round out I bought a Phil Simms a few months ago, really rounding out my 1980s awesome quarterback collection. Anyway, decided to take a break to show you guys those. Let's see what else. All right, so let's do one more trivia question. And Scott, with the look at these guys with the you guys are officially, so I'll just mention that because you guys just did a couple super thanks. Thank you, by the way, for that super thanks. So Scott with a $4.99 super thanks means he is entering. He has 5 entries officially in the we'll do a drawing for these at the end. Results like results. So Tim Zulch like results. All right, he told me that before and I forgot. And he gave super thanks as well, $2. Thank you very much, Tim and Scott. That's awesome. All right. So cool color match on Randall Cunningham. Nice team colored HGA. Shelby says, thanks for the clarification. I don't remember what. Oh, Zulch like mulch. Oh, right. Yeah. So it says, so Phil said, hi, David. I'll wait to jump into the show after trivia is done. Does that work best? All right. Yeah, that works. Although maybe we might lose some viewers if we do that, but that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right, so we'll move on into the fourth trivia question. Are you guys ready for that? All right, let's do this. This Hall of Famer came up as a catcher, became an all-star at second base, and eventually moved to center field. So who is this Hall of Famer? Let's see. Yeah, Scott, I appreciate you guys coming on a random Wednesday night, missing on the, I won't talk about what you're missing out on because then you'll flip from here to go watch it. MJ Family Time cards. It's coming strong. Christmas just missed. Now, I will say, be careful with your names and stuff, y'all, because I can see somebody getting upset because they said a nickname and then somebody didn't, all that good stuff. All right, so MJ Family Time cards, Josh and Micah Scarberry won that trivia question. The answer is Craig Biggio, who was a superstar for the Houston Astros. I think he's still the assistant general manager or assistant to the traveling secretary. I forget what he is, but he still does something for the Houston Astros. So well done on that. I'll mark it down. And MJ Family Time, go ahead and pick which card you would like. So here's what we have left. Let's see. Brooks Robinson numbered, Lou Whitaker autograph, Junior Caminero, Barry Zito autograph, and the Shaq at the end. Shaq is a second year card. Let's see. Pete Rose, 87 tops. Bo Jackson, the numbered autograph, Caminero, and a Barry Zito. All right, so we're just waiting on MJ Family Time cards to figure out which one they want. You don't have to rush. It's cool. Something I wanted to mention was it's going to be interesting to see what the least favorite card in here is. Like, what's the last card that we're going to give away? And my guess is it's going to be the Caminero. I don't know. We'll see if we have some prospectors in here. But maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see. The Barry Zito auto, big league baseball, Barry Zito auto. That's what MJ Family Time cards picked. Well done. All right, so I have Phil in here. I'm gonna go ahead and admit him. Let's see what it does to our screen. Phil, how are we doing? He's connecting. Phil, I'm letting you in. Let's see what it does to our screen. There he is.
Howdy.
I can't hear you though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I wonder why I can't hear you. Do I have to? Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Because now I can hear you.
All right.
All right. So let me
Is that working?
Volume here. Okay. Turn that volume off. Your volume on. I think I'm good now.
You good?
Yeah. Oh, and adding you on didn't really do much with the screen. We can still see the cards pretty good.
Okay,
now, how
good.
are we going to see your cards? You're going to have to show me. You have to like hold them up.
I don't know. I might just have to like flip the camera around or something.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So Phil, how have you been? It's the first time we've ever talked back and forth, not on email.
Yeah, no, really good. Thanks for doing this. It's going well. I didn't know if you wanted. We could always wait with more stuff until the trivia is done, or I could just.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Or maybe we do a pack and then do it. I don't know how you want to do it. So one thing I want to say to the viewers though is I Love Baseball Cards is a YouTube channel. Phil runs the I Love Baseball Cards channel, and he does some awesome giveaways on his channel also. And that's how kind of one of the ways we first met. I think he commented on mine or something like that. And I checked out his channel and I won. He had like this ridiculous, amazing giveaway that was like a ton of different stuff from like the 80s. And he did it with the giveaway was on a train. I had to show my wife, look how he did this. So the way he did it was like a toy train, and wherever the toy stopped, that was the person that won that thing. I think something like that.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning that. I ended up winning that pack of 1982 cards that you sent me. Or no, I think I won a 1981 pack, and you sent me the 82 just because because you're
just because you enjoy it as much as I do. So.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you coming on, man. And so, anyways, anybody watching this should definitely go over and subscribe to your channel because you do some awesome stuff too. And
thank you.
You were involved in our opening packs for opening day giveaway. So you're like-minded in that, we're doing this for fun and all this stuff, and somehow people are watching us and seem to be enjoying it. So we give them cards because that means we enjoy that. We enjoy getting your cards. So
we love sharing cards. It's it's when I hear people talk about too, like when they say, oh, I wish I had, this player or that player from the 70s. I'll send them that card just because I don't know. I like sharing stuff like that. So, I mean, I feel fortunate that a lot of those cards that I picked up as a kid, and some people just haven't gone maybe that far back. So it's fun sharing cards like that.
Well, that's cool. And it's called the junk wax era. I mean, not in the early 80s so much, but late 80s, like the stuff we're going to open is close to pretty much junk wax. But really, like, what a nice thing to have overproduced cards from our childhood. Like, what a cool thing.
Yeah.
Like, that could you imagine if that happened for people in the 60s, that in the 80s they would have a ton of packs from the 60s open. Like, that'd be amazing. But anyways, that's a pretty cool thing. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do one more trivia question. And then so Jay's Mix says, David, give Shelby a blue wrench so we can see a link from Phil. I do not know what that means.
Oh, it's a channel administrator or moderator.
Oh.
Which is beyond my technological level.
Yeah.
So
oh, that's cool that you know that though. Hey Shelby, go get a blue wrench. I don't know what that means. Hey, Stud Field Mouse did a super chat for $1.99. Thank you, sir. You are in for 2 entries into the giveaway where you'll pick one of these slabs. Whoever wins that. Okay. So I'll have to figure out the blue wrench. Thanks, Jay's Mix. I did not know about that. I'll figure that out. Okay. So next trivia question is, in what year did Topps create the very first traded series? Phil, you're not allowed to answer.
I know.
Do you know the answer?
Yeah.
Don't guess. I mean, don't say it. Let's see. Yeah. To be honest with you, I didn't know the answer. Then when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Like that does make sense. All right, let's see. All right, people are starting to guess now. So Phil, I can't
see the chat on mine. So
I was gonna say, I don't know if you have the now you only see us in the Zoom, right? You're not seeing the YouTube channel at all?
No, just the Zoom. I see myself in the upper corner and then you in center screen.
So we are on delay, so it's kind of like a weird.
Yeah.
So we got some answers, and Card Guy missed it by 1. Free Card Stadium, our buddy Spicy Bear just won that one. The answer, 1974. Stud Field Mouse off by 1. So did anyone else guess 74? Oh, Stephen Paris with a $5 super chat. Holy cow. Well, this is awesome, man. You guys are great. All right. So Spicy Bear with the win. High five to Stephen Paris, who is he's active on Twitter. Are you a Twitter guy, Phil?
I don't have Twitter. I don't have Twitter, Facebook. Fine. Yeah, I just YouTube and eBay are about that's my online reach.
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if eBay counts as a social media. You think they would branch out into something like that, though. Yeah, I will say this about eBay. It's very frustrating that you can't make a comment on someone's listing. And obviously, the reason being is because people would fight with their competition and say bad things about whatever. But like I see often there will be listings that are absolutely incorrect. Like they'll say it's a 1993 card and it's a 92, or it's a 94 card, or they'll say it's his rookie card and it's not his rookie card. Like a lot of shifty stuff that people do that there should be a way to comment on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then in reality, if they don't sell that card, then eBay doesn't get 15% of that money. So why would eBay want to stop them,
Yeah.
So Phil,
they look the other way on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, absolutely. They take the buyer's side every time.
Yep.
Even though it's the seller that makes them the money.
Yeah.
Anyways, RC with a $4.99 super chat. Thanks. Thank you, RC. RC's in the house. Look at this guy. And then Spicy Bear, I'm sorry, Christmas 3475. Free Card Stadium is a guy whose handle used to be Spicy Bear, and he's been with us. He's been watching us for, I guess the past year. So he changed his name, but I still know him as Spicy Bear. Oh yeah, okay. You didn't realize that?
No, I didn't. But I remember Spicy Bear winning something in the train giveaway. So.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah. Yep. He went to Free Card Stadium, and maybe Spicy Bear, you're welcome to give yourself a little pitch in the chat here. But I believe he calls it Free Card Stadium because he gives away cards now, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I gotta go through which card did you want? So Free Card Stadium, which card do you want, my friend? And of course, we have to wait through the delay to get the answer. So while we're waiting, Phil, you collect vintage cards. Is eBay your number one source for getting your vintage cards?
Yes.
So do you go to card shows as well?
Unfortunately, I haven't been to a card show since, gosh, I want to say like 2005. I really want to get to the national one year, but I would like it to be someplace that's not Chicago or Atlantic City. I mean, hopefully they
Chicago,
can branch out.
I like Chicago, but yeah, Atlantic City, like, what are you trying to do to collectors? What are you thinking? All right, so Free Card Stadium, he chose the Pete Rose. So
cool.
We are the demographics for my channel, and I believe for yours as well, is vintage card collectors. So it stands to reason that the cards are. Actually, the Lou Whitaker was an older one. I was gonna say it stands to reason that they're going from the oldest cards forward.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. He picked the Pete Rose. That's a good choice. Let me get to one guess per person. Anyone can spam. Scott, that's a good point. All right. So going forward, which Free Card Stadium didn't do this, but it's a good point. So Scott, who is a St. Louis Cardinals fan from Arkansas, and he's one of our old school happy hobbyist guys on here. He suggests only one guess per person. So you make your guess, and then if you don't get it, I'll wait till a bunch of people have answered, and then I'll say, okay, nobody's got it. We'll guess again, and then go from there.
Okay.
And Robert Gresham says, good idea, Scott. So, and he already won one. All right, so let's go. We'll move on quickly to the next one. Next trivia question. So, in what year did this Topps card game come out? Now I gotta find it. The old.
I already have. I got the answer.
You know it?
I think.
Yeah. Well prepared. Where did I put it? I got too many things going on up here, man. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah, I don't have everything within reach here either, so it's.
Yeah, what did I do with it? All right, well that's a fail. All right, so I'm gonna do a different. I'm gonna do a different question, but you know which one I was talking about, right?
Yeah, if I'm gonna run off here while you do this trivia and get the 87 packs.
Awesome.
And at the same time, I can grab one of those. What you just said.
Oh, cool!
It's the one you're.
Go ahead and do that. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Don't reveal it. I'll wait until I'll do that card.
Yeah.
That question next. All right.
Okay.
So the next question is. Go ahead, Phil. Go grab it. Then I'll.
All right.
All right. So the next question. In what year did one trading card company first put autographed insert cards into its product. So this is the first time that autographed inserts were put into product. And what year did one trading card company first put autographed insert cards into its product? Starting to get some answers. And of course, I got to go look it up. Okay, yeah. It's actually the year we're looking for. And what year? And remember, if you've answered right and won already, try not to answer because you can't win again. But you can still chat. All right, so we got a bunch of answers in, and we do have a winner. The year is 1990, and it was Upper Deck who did Nolan Ryan and Reggie Jackson autographs. So the winner is Carson Reed. So Carson, please pick out a card. Put this over here. All right, so we got the Shaq 93, the Bo Jackson 1990, the numbered Brooks Robinson, Blue Whitaker hand signed card, and the Junior Caminero prospect, first Bowman paper. So Phil, did you hear the question?
Yes.
Did you know the answer?
I was off by 1 year.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. That's not bad at all. I think I would have guessed 89 had I not seen the question. So I'm just waiting on Carson Reed to give us which card. He'll take the Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou. All right. Okay, so now we're going to come back to well, thanks, Shelby, and thank you, Jay's Mix. Oh, so you guys can't see. Oh, I guess you can't really see that his handle was that. I apologize. I didn't realize that's what you're looking for. All right, so we'll come back to this. So, anyways, Jay's Mix was asking for what your handle is so he could go follow your channel. And
Thank you.
my wife Shelby just gave it to him. It's at I Love Baseball Cards 9334. Shelby's pretty good, and she found the blue wrench. I don't know how she was able to do that.
Look at that.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Okay, so here's the question back again. Now we're resetting all the answers. So if you answered before on this, you'll have to answer again. And what year did this Topps card game come out? Phil, can you show the card?
Is it the one with the rounded corners?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. Cover up the
cover the thing. Yeah, right.
There we go.
Oh, is that Willie Mays? Dang, that was awesome, man. Yep. Holy cow, that is awesome. It's awesome for two reasons. So I have a Hank Aaron, if I can find it, and it's like a ground out or something. Mm-hmm. So Willie Mays is awesome because not only is it Willie Mays, but it's a home run. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. All right, so let's see
what year on that?
Let's see what answers we got. Stud Field Mouse comes through. Did he already win one? No, he sure did not. So Stud Field Mouse, my friend, you won finally on that one. And this time we're going to ship your cards out. We forgot. We forgot apparently on the previous during the opening packs for opening day. That was a mistake. All right, Stud, well done. That's true, Cran. That is a good point. But that's why we needed the card to show exactly which one it was, is to show which one. The MJ1's gone, my friend. This is what we're left with. So Stud Field Mouse is one of these cards. Shaq, second year, Bo Jackson, a numbered Brooks Robinson, and Junior Caminero. Stud is sticking to his MJ pick, but there is no MJ. MJ has left the building. All right, he takes Shaq. And you know what? Stud Field Mouse, boom shakalaka. Oh no, that's Wilbur Koopemeyer. Always says boom shakalaka in the comments. All right, well, good pick. All right, so let's do some packs, Bill.
Okay.
All right, so how do we do this? So you open a pack, then I open a pack, and you open a pack like that?
Well, we could take out of the 3 packs, we could take like our best 3 cards and stand them up against each other. And best three cards wins.
I got you. So then
That work?
Yeah, that makes sense. So how does this work then? We open them at the same time, or you open them first? I open. What we do?
I think we can go back and forth. 1 pack, 1 pack, 1 pack.
Okay, cool. You want to start us off?
You can start. I got my 3. It's weird. Yours are blue packs. Mine are red packs, but they're 3 wax packs in a rack pack. So I'm gonna.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if you'll have more cards or not.
There should be 15 cards a pack.
17 in here.
So
I'm already
well,
winning.
You could play with more cards.
I'm crushing this game already.
I hear a Bonds rookie in this one, so
Let's see what you got.
That's pretty much gonna be a slam dunk.
Oh yeah, I think,
winner.
you know what? Cran makes a good point. He says he thinks the chat room should choose which cards are best.
Okay, I like that too.
I like it. We'll see. And then once that goes off the rails, we'll just pick the 3 cards we like the best.
Let me see if I could flip the oh, yes, I can flip the camera. Look at this. This will make it easy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's see if this works. Mr. Lack of technology will flip the camera. Well, we'll watch yours first, then I'll flip the camera to see what.
I'll do my first pack. This is from 1987.
Okay.
I was a spry, young, skinny, chubby 16-year-old. Let's see here. The old Tigers. Man, Tigers, that's a legendary logo right there. So now remember, these are that should have been McGuire, but whatever. It's cool. Donnie Hill. All right, I'm going to look over the camera to this. Oh, look at that. 1987 All-Star team. Fernando Valenzuela. Little Fernando mania. Let's set that on the side just because.
That's cool.
Rob Nelson and Steve Feyerabend prospects. Not so much. Not so much prospects. Mike Fischlin, Mark Heisman, Dan Pasqua. I remember him. Teddy Higuera.
Oh, I was collecting a lot of Pasqua rookies when they came out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Teddy Higuera was famous for people always coming up to him and saying, "Are you Fernando Valenzuela?" And he'd be like, "No, I'm Teddy." And then move on. Ooh, beat that. Have fun beating that, my friend. Chris Bozio, Jose Rio, who was good once. Walt Terrell, Ron Robinson. Ooh. Former MVPs, Dave Parker and Ryan Sandberg. It's a weird thing to say. Former.
I like that card.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Ken Dixon, Wayne Tollison, Brett Saberhagen is a Hall of Famer, right? Saves is a Hall of Famer.
No.
Way to just ruin my day. And Bob Ojeda. All right. So maybe the group can chime in on what they think the best was. McGuire's in the update set. I didn't realize that. For some reason, I thought he was in the 87 regular set, regulation. Somebody says, Cran says, Cran knows his stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So here's I don't know why I have Jose Rio up there. I'm going to say probably Saberhagen is the 3 best.
Okay. And you can get all 3 best out of one of your packs. It doesn't have to be one from each. It's
I see.
Your overall best. But in case your other ones are a bust, you could still set aside the Saberhagen and replace them, upgrade them later if you hit something.
I like it. To be honest with you, this one might end up being one of my best, but that's cool. The Tiger sticker. All right, so you can flip it around, you said?
Yeah, I think so. Let's try it. Let's see. Look at that. Did that work?
There you go.
Oh, wait, we
Hey,
got to.
so what grade is that? Is that Willie Mays?
I got lucky and got a 7 on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. That's nicely centered. Like the Hank Aaron I have, they must have printed it like they were standing on a hill. Like it's so crooked. Like the whole thing is like this. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, I have some of these Topps games where it's like the red from the home run or whatever is partially cut off because it's so centered off the card.
Wow.
So yeah, I got lucky with that one.
That's beautiful, man. That's a nice card. Look at that. So are those cards, all cards behind you there? That's your whole like your little world?
Yeah, I got a bunch of cards to upgrade my 70s sets. So I pulled them out and then so this is all 70s here. And then the 78 or that's all 78s there. And then behind it's a 73 set. Here's a 75
displays
set.
on the wall.
Oh yeah, way back there. Yeah,
Yeah,
we could walk on over there and check those out in a little bit.
Sweet. Sounds good. So you have a Rampage game. You're like my favorite person from 1980s. Like if I was a 16-year-old again.
I never outgrew the 80s. There they are.
Nice Pac-Man or the Miss Pac-Man.
It's a Pac-Man.
That's awesome. Oh, well
yeah.
done.
So I never outgrew the 80s. It's so it's all right. Here we go. We got pirate sticker. That means there's a Bonds in here, right?
I like it.
Oh, Boggs.
Oh man, right off the bat.
So we're gonna set Boggs there. We got Flannery, Passy, Kelly Downs, Sheets, Zane Smith, Thompson rookie, Randy Bush, Pat Sheridan. Ooh, Pirate. Wrong one. Jim Morrison, Lee Lacey.
Great singer though.
Yeah. Mumphrey, Phil Bradley, and Chuck Carey. So the Boggs is our best that we pulled out of that.
So one of our chatters, Stud Fieldmouse, said he was asking about the Willie Mays card. He said he'll trade you 3,000 of the 1990 Topps for your Willie Mays.
No, this is thank you, but this is a keeper. I like that one.
That's great. All right, so let's move on here. He says it includes a Frank Thomas rookie and the Griffey bloody scar. All right. Well, look at this. The Canadian, they had to jam the Canadian team's stickers onto one card.
Oh.
So what little respect they give to Nooks. All right. Bill Wegman. By the way, for anybody that wins a card tonight, send me your shipping address to gonuscards@gmail. GONOS cards@gmail.com. Franklin Stubbs, man, I would have thought Franklin Stubbs was way later in his career. Billy Swift, like it was in the 90s or something. Tim Tuffle, Danny Jackson, Rupert Jones, Tommy Herr, nice. Bobby Bowe, not the Pirates guy with BON as his last name that I was hoping for.
It's still his first regular issue non-update or traded card. So,
well, there you go. So,
it's a rookie.
I got that going for me. Well, nice. Oh, I didn't realize it was a rookie. So that's cool. Dan Schatzeder, Eric King, Kent Tekulve, Hall of Famer, wearing the Hall of Fame shades. David Palmer. Wait, is Tekulve a Hall of Famer? I believe he is.
Nope.
Oh,
sorry.
Swing and a miss. Youthful Power, Pete Cavilla and Jose Canseco. So I got a Canseco.
There we go. Yeah, that's his. It's well, no, it's his second because he did have Fleer and Donruss.
Billy Buckner, Don Schultz, and Lance in colors. So swing and a miss, 2 packs. Yeah. All right. You're up, man.
Okay.
Get to Colby out of there.
He can still set it out. It's
No,
all right. More pirate stickers.
those sunglasses. He was like my elementary school bus driver.
Well, he had those sunglasses every year in his baseball card. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
All right, we got Pirates and Twins sticker. Kent Herbeck.
Kent Herbeck. He was awesome.
Yeah.
I grew up in Kissimmee, which is like Central Florida, and the Twins played at Tinker Field in Orlando. So they were awesome. Nice. Yeah, in that time, they were great.
Yeah, I thought he was I thought he was on a Hall of Fame track when he started his career. I picked up or kept a bunch of his rookie cards. I still have them when I was a kid. Oh, nice. Wrong Barry. So we had Dan Petrie. Oh, yeah. There's Barry Jones, Jim Traber, Lee Smith. There's a Hall of Famer. So we'll put him back there. Matt Young, Spike Owen, Scott Fletcher, Johnny Ray, Bob Nepper, Alfredo Griffin. Oh, we got a flip. George Frazier, Dave Anderson, Marvell Wynn, and Willie Randolph.
Willie Randolph, nice.
Yeah, good player, but I think Boggs and Smith are the top.
Yeah.
Pulls.
Yep. Leaders in the clubhouse.
Hit a key rookie. I'm rooting for you. Hit a Bo or a Barry.
The Bo is really the one I would like that.
Okay.
Barry, you know what? Either one. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Hey now, let them start away. Mariners. Oh yeah, Griffey is a ways away. New York Mets. Rick Cerone. Let's get this in the camera shot. Rick Cerone. Dwayne Murphy. Hey, sweet Lou Rod Whitaker should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep,
Dave
he will be. He will be.
We like Dave Parker too. Glenn Davis and Eddie Murray. That guy. I'm going for volume. Charlie Lee Brandt, Ray Knight. Hey, come on, World Series hero.
Yep.
I got him and Bill Buckner. That should be some sort of. If I get Mookie,
that's cool. Yeah.
Mike Scott, Mike Krukow, not Krukow. He's a great broadcaster, Krukow, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mark Portugal. Oops, if I get it in the shot, that would be better if everyone could see it. Tom Candiotti, Jeff Reardon, who's good back in the day. Closure, I believe. Dave Clark and Greg Swindell and Dave LaPointe. But bonus, it's got a stain from the wax on the back. All right. So even without you opening your pack, you already won.
That was your last one?
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Uh-oh. Okay. I was hoping you'd pull a big rookie.
Me
too. I was rooting for you. All right. Wow, it's a Twins and Pirates sticker day out of this these packs there. I'll hold it closer.
So real quick, before you go into this, I want to cut through some of the chat here, some of the things they're saying. So Cran says a lot of them were off-centered. Yeah, they definitely are off-centered. And Kent Tekulve. Oh, Cran Crocker saw Kent Tekulve pitch in the minors. That's pretty awesome. Oh, my God.
That's neat.
And Scott said, my Hall of Fame standard, David, your Hall of Fame standards are more lenient than they already are than the Hall of Fame.
Well, we remember players that we really liked back then. I mean, I mean, they're not too near the Hall of Fame, but two of my favorite players, late 70s, early 80s, were Dave Kingman and George Foster.
Yeah. So there you go.
We remember who we used to watch and who had some, amazing years sporadically. So
yeah. And Stud is asking me if I'm a Florida dude. Yeah, I lived in Florida for most of my life. We just moved out to Texas though. And then Shelby's confused that why Phil's packs are red and mine are blue. I don't know either.
Yeah, I have some blue packs somewhere, and I have racks and wax packs that are both red and blue. Just when I've picked them up on eBay, it's just, I don't know why they have two different color
Stud
packs.
Field Mouse in here says they're two different sets, which I feel like they're all within that number. I don't think there's a second series. Yeah, because these
No.
go to, yeah, these go up to 400s. Yeah, 650 in this one. So it's definitely not different set. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, man. Cutting you off.
That's okay.
Ruben Sierra. Ruben Sierra's 1987 tops. That's one of the cooler looking cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Back then we used to collect a ton of his cards because he was, you know, again, his career started off great. So there's a Sierra rookie. We'll put him there. We got Steve Crawford, Marty Barrett, Kruk.
Nice.
I think that's his rookie too.
I forgot he was with the Padres. Wow.
Yeah, he started the Padres. Guillen, Dickie Knowles, Fred Lynn, another one of those.
Fred
Like
Lynn.
when I was mentioning Kingman and Foster, I loved Fred Lynn watching him.
Nice.
Omar Marino, Mike Kruko, there he is. Puckett.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll put him up there too. These were
This
some
is
good
what,
packs. Paul,
Third year card, I think.
Yes. Yeah, 85, 86, 80. Yep. Randy O'Neill, Raphael Belliard, and a Ripken.
Oh man, come on.
And a
Jeez, these are loaded packs. Now you're just flexing.
and Mike Morgan.
That is awesome. Well, we
Cool.
didn't get Bonds or Bo, but we got everybody else. That's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
a nice
I
stack
say
of,
we. Like it was a joint effort.
No, it was. We opened them. It's like, you know, opening packs with your buddies. It's so
Well, that was awesome. Well, you are now the proud owner of a Ray Knight card, so
okay.
take that, everybody.
Or we could just have a like a bragging right trophy, and we'll see next time if it changes hands or something like.
That's cool too. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I like that.
We'll find
All right.
something else to open at some point.
I like it.
Well, that's
All right,
fun.
so let's I got 3 trivia questions left.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's see what else. Okay. Oh, so Robert Gresham says that the color of the packs, I think, depended on the state of purchase. Which state
Oh,
you
okay.
purchased it in.
Did not know that.
Sounds something like Fleer. Oh, and Scott says he thinks the red packs were Toys R Us.
Okay.
I don't know.
A little bit of mystery in your your show tonight, huh?
The history of junk wax is
Yeah.
it's fun. All right, so the next trivia question, we got 3 cards left, and then we got this drawing here for these. This is for the super chat contributors if you want to get in on that. 1 entry per dollar donate. Okay, so the next question is, of the top 100 most graded sports cards through PSA, this famous card has the fewest PSA 10 gems. So of the top 100 most graded sports cards through PSA, this famous card has the fewest PSA 10 gems. In other words, it's basically the toughest card to gem. I wrote the answer down and I forgot it. So I just looked because I thought the answer was a different one. And it wasn't. Do you know the answer, Phil? Don't
Yes.
guess.
Well, it's one of 2 guesses, so I won't say anything until it's answered. I can do like Jeopardy. I'll write it down right here, so then flip it up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And then show if here, I'll do that just to see if I got it before because I can't see the chat. So
There you go.
here, we'll grab a post-it note, just like Jeopardy here, and there.
Okay, good.
Final Jeopardy right there.
They're answering now. We got a few interesting answers in here. Babe Ruth, 1990 tops George Bush, the 54 mantle. That would be a tough one to come through. Nick Graperis with a $5 super chat. It says I can celebrate it. I don't know how to celebrate it. Do I click it? What do I do? I'm double clicking. That's pretty awesome, Nick. Thank you very much, my friend. The Graperises came strong today. Okay, so we do have an answer. We do have a winning answer. And Cran Crocker with the 19. Oh, go ahead and show the answer. You got it, Phil.
You were going to say 19 what?
Well, you knew it was 19. Well, I guess you didn't know it was 19, but you knew it was 19. What's your answer? 1979 Ozzie Smith. No.
Ooh.
It
Okay.
is the 19, and it makes sense when you hear it, but the 1993 SP Derek Jeter.
Oh, okay.
Which it makes sense. Like that, and plus with the foil, it's even tougher. All right, so Fran, you get to pick. Well done, my friend.
Yeah, good guess. That's yeah, I thought it was either the 78
knew.
Murray or the 79 Aussie, and I was wrong on both.
So I thought it was only because I went through a bunch of stuff, but I thought it was the 1980 Ricky Henderson. That's super, like the gem rate on that is crazy low.
Yeah.
I think that might be the second lowest with hey, wait, Shaq. Somebody already won the Shaq, didn't they? Wasn't that? Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. So I think these are the available. Yeah, sorry about that. So these are the available cards. Shaq is already taken. We got the Bo Jackson, the numbered Brooks Robinson Topps Archives, and the Junior Caminero. Cran says he will take the Brooks Robinson. Very
cool.
Somewhere, Jeff Mathis is punching a wall. He's one of the very first guys that I really connected with on this channel. He's a big Orioles fan.
Oh, neat. That's
yeah. All right, so we got down to 2 cards here. 2 questions left. All right, let's see here. Ready? In what year did Topps create the Topps Living set? In what year did Topps create the Topps Living set? Phil, do you have any Topps Living cards?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, nice. So I have the Wander Franco. What it is a
don't give away the year.
I almost did. It's a set Topps came up with where it's an open-ended set, and every year they add cards to it.
Oh wow.
So you only get 1 card per player unless you change teams. And then they may issue another. They may not, but they may issue another one. So for instance, well, I won't say it. All right. So let's see. We got answers rolling. I almost said it. So we got answers rolling in here. Okay, so 2 cents 007 TWO or TWOSENSE 007 guest 2018, and that's correct.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Topps Living set is they're paintings of players.
Okay.
And so each one gets a portrait, and they're beautiful cards. And 2018 was the first year, so Shohei Ohtani's card in that was a really cool one.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and it's his rookie year, and it's the first year they did that set, so it's a cool deal. So, like Juan Soto, I think they have since come out with, or maybe they're going to, but the Juan Soto will likely eventually have a Padres card come out also.
Okay.
Makes sense. But they're from Topps.com. Oh, and that's the other thing. So they're on Topps.com. You order them when they come out on there, and they only print however many they sold within that time period. So say it's like 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, they cut it off. So that print run is however many there are. So if you get,
that's neat.
like there's like Ronald Acuna Jr. had like 28,000, I think, printed, which was like the highest.
Right.
And then Wander Franco's card came in, it was like 40,000 printed.
Wow.
So, yeah. Okay, so last trivia question of the night. Oh wait, did he pick his card? Wait, why do I only have one trivia question? Can I screw something up?
Give away the Ray Knight.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So 2 cents says he'll take the bow. All right, so we're down to my boy Junior Caminero. Do you know a lot about Junior Caminero, Phil?
No, sorry.
19-year-old prospect for the Rays, and he's skyrocketing through the system. He just got promoted to Double-A. And
I know your Rays are just tearing up the league, which is kind of awesome.
Great. Everything, yeah. It's all, puppies and rainbows right now, but you know that when it comes to second round of the playoffs, so we'll see. All our guys, are just starting to pile up the arm injuries and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so here's the next question. I know Phil's going to know this one. So this is for the Junior Caminero prospect card. Ready? Here we go. Name one of the other two players on the same rookie card as Paul Molitor and Alan Trammell. Name one of the other two players on the same rookie card.
Okay.
As Paul Molitor and Alan Trammell. Stud Fieldmouse said, I've been sandbagging for the junior card. Stud, you've already won. You're not allowed to guess. All right, so whoever hasn't won is allowed to guess. And so basically, we're starting to get some answers in here. And John Labno came up with the right answer. Phil, do you have the right answer?
I write it right now. Okay, so the right answer is out?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my guess.
That's the one. Yep. For bonus points, do you know who Rose's Reviews came in with the second, but I don't have one for you. I'm sorry, Rose's Reviews. You know what, Rose's Reviews, send me your email address and I'll find something. I'll send you something also. Rose's Reviews. So again, if you won something, send me your shipping address to ganascards@gmail.com, or else I can't send you your card. So Rose's Reviews, you send me your address as well, and I'll send you something. So the answer was Mickey Klutz. Do you know who the other player was?
I'm drawing a blank.
So there's interesting things for both these guys. Actually, nothing interesting about Mickey Klutz except his name. The other player was UL Washington. Remember him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Royals. And
Yeah.
so I looked up his Wikipedia. His name, those initials are not initials. That's his name, UL.
Really?
Yeah. There's no. I should have had that a trivia. That'd be a trivia question.
Wow.
Who comes up with his name? It'd be like Ulysses.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ulysses Lawrence or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a good trivia question. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good one. All right. So so we're done with the trivia. Phil, I do have a question for you about vintage cards. So we talked about you do eBay. What else do you do? Like how do you acquire your vintage cards? Is it basically just you just pick them off on eBay? Do you sell some of your cards to build up to pay for some new cards? Like what do you do? How do you collect?
It's shockingly, it's all eBay.
Yeah.
That I've bought. And it's tricky because like for vintage, I want to say between like 2008, 2010, I really got burned because I bought a bunch of vintage, really nice looking vintage from one seller. Yeah. And sent my first PSA order, like 55 cards, all vintage. About 40% of them came back trimmed.
Wow.
PSA. Yeah. That was
holy cow.
That was a hard lesson. So
oh man,
it's hard to buy super sharp on eBay, especially these days when grading has been around even, another decade since then. If it looks too good, so since then, most of my vintage I would buy would be kind of mid-grade, low grade. Like then I would send it to get graded. It would get 3s, 4s, and 5s just because it was
Sure.
an expensive lesson. So just a cautionary, if you're buying ungraded on eBay, just be careful, because if something looks amazing, let's say it's like a 1960 Aaron, which was one of the ones that came back trimmed. If it is that gorgeous, why did they not already get it graded? Why still ungraded? So it's
wow.
Just be careful. So for that
That's
sort
crazy.
of stuff, it's better to go even if you're going to pay a little more, like our local card shop, his prices are higher than eBay, but you can look at the darn thing in detail. You can, especially for trimming, look at the edge. It cannot look clean. It's supposed to look like 50-year-old cardboard. So at card shows and card shops, sometimes it's worth paying the few extra bucks to know you're getting something that's not mess with. I have gotten lucky when there have been cards where I just wanted to pick up, like Joe Montana rookie. I only had one my whole life. It was mid-grade. It's something I picked up when I was like 16 years old.
Wow.
So I bought an ungraded one off eBay, and it came back a PSA 9.
Wow.
So, yeah, that I was ecstatic about that. A
That's
Montana
cool.
rookie and a PSA 9. And that's, I took a risk, but you email back and forth with the sellers and see, or look at, just, you get a feel for if this is somebody just, trying to flip bad cards, or if they're really, I got lucky also too with one guy. He's not selling anymore because he sold all his cards, but he had early 60s cards, and he was the original owner. He opened them out of packs.
Wow.
And every single one of those that I've sent to get graded have been just beautiful. Like there was like a 61 Ernie Banks that I got a PSA 7 on. So his stuff was all good. So just look out for sellers who their stuff is, and it's fewer and far between now that you'll find somebody who has, it's like their original cards from when they're a kid, from, let's say the 60s. There's not many people that's selling their original cards from when they were a kid who were, they were born in the 40s or 50s. But and the reason why I bought a lot of ungraded is because I couldn't afford to buy the graded. I mean, you'd get a ungraded version of something for a third of the cost of a similar looking graded one. So it's risky, but
yeah.
And then for selling right now, I'm having to sell a lot of stuff on eBay. I'm trying to minimize my buying just to kind of get finances in order a little bit again. I'm having to thin out the herd a little bit. I just grabbed a bunch more stuff that I'm going to list later this week and over the weekend.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to do that drawing for these slabs, but I just realized I didn't write everybody's name down that did a super thanks. So RC for $5, Stephen Graperis for $5, Nick Graperis for $5. Let's see. And my chat's not going farther back enough. Do you know how to get to the? Have you done one of these?
I've never done a live. I have never done a live stream. Worst case, I could go upstairs to my wife's computer where I was watching this first and see how far up I could scroll to see all the.
Did you write down who? Go. Oh, Ganis Cards. Oh, so people are asking what the email is to send. Thank you, baby. What the email is to send their shipping address to. GanisCards@gmail.com. And man, I can't go back enough to find who else did the super chat. This is all right. Well, lesson learned on this one. Oh.
Is there a little tool you might have to see your list of chatters? I know some people were there on their lives, it's listing them down the side of the screen. So maybe there's a tool.
That would make sense. Don't see anything. So it gives me a chance to show the live chat and the top chat. The top chat I would think would have all of the super chatters, but it's not. Ooh.
Unless somebody else on here who's been on from the beginning can scroll all the way up.
Yeah, if y'all stud, I got you for $2. I got you in here, buddy. And what if there's a way? Oh yeah, you can only see. Shelby, you're good at remembering stuff. Did you remember who gave a live chat or who gave a super chat? See if I can hit that. Yeah, it's not letting me.
Doggone.
What a stupid. So, oh, you know what? Maybe in my analytics. Let's see. Anyways, talk more about your vintage. How do you collect?
Well, that was mostly it. Where I mean, still now when I do pick up something, I'll pick it up ungraded and then send it off. I'm one of those who everybody's been going over to SGC. I'm still stuck with PSA just because I'm so far into PSA. Like with some of the sets that I'm trying to completely grade, it's already all been done in PSA, so it's hard to switch horses midstream on that. So
yeah, that's understandable.
It's so I continue to send stuff to PSA. I mean, the one order I have there now, it's getting a little frustrating because it was supposed to be like I think a 65-day turnaround. I think it's been there almost 5 months, and I'm like, come on,
wow,
I want my cards. I want my cards back. So,
oh man,
yeah, it's taken a while, but it's just I mean, eBay, it's just the convenience and the availability. And sometimes if, I'm awake at 1, 2 in the morning, I'll look at like what's ending soonest. And sometimes you can snatch something pretty good middle of the night when there's not too many people looking. So it's, but and a lot of my vintage, I got lucky. I always say it's just dumb luck. I'd say most of my stuff I bought prior to 2015 because I couldn't afford to pick up some of the stuff I have these days. There's no way. I mean, there's things where, I mean, I still remember a really nice 64 mantle that I picked up in early, 2011, 12, or in that area. I paid $50 for it and it graded like a 6.5. So it's just,
wow.
It's just all that stuff I picked up a long time ago, and it just, my purchasing now is just filling in gaps for sets and things like that. A lot of commons or
which is a good thing. That's a good problem when you're just filling in stuff. That's good.
And or just
so that's cool too.
Here's something that came. We'll open this up today.
Real quick, let me just make this announcement for everybody. So I've decided, since I can't see everybody's super chats on this, I'm going to do the drawing. I'll do it tomorrow and I'll post it tomorrow. But I want to make sure everybody's in it. And I apologize to make you wait for all this and not writing it down to begin with. So I apologize. So we'll do a drawing. And Stud Field Mouse asked, y'all ever hear of C3 grading? I have not seen that. They offer really cool color match slabs. I have not heard of them. You heard of C3 grading, Phil?
No, I haven't.
No. Interesting. Okay, so we'll do the drawing for tomorrow, and I'll have the winner pick which slab and send it to me. All right, so I'm going to end this guy, so it's just you and me up here. Okay. So, what's your next planned purchase?
Well, I just picked up, so 82 Tops George Brett. It was my first George Brett as a kid. And so I picked one up 10 years ago in a PSA 10 and for only like $40. That's, it was probably overpaid back then. And now it's worth a decent amount. In my last grading submission, out of like the 60 or so cards, I only got 110, and it was an 82 Fleer George Brett. So I have the George Brett 82 Tops in a 10, the 82 Fleer in a 10. So what makes sense?
I think I saw you redid that recently, right? Within a couple of months. Yeah.
So I picked the Donruss up off eBay in a PSA 10. So now I have the Tops, the Fleer, and the Donruss all in a 10, which awesome. I think is kind of neat because 82 is the first year I started collecting. So
cool. Yeah. Nice little kind of personal connection to your collection.
A nostalgic thing there. So I have the Tops, Donruss, and Fleer all in 10s. And it's, I paid, I think with shipping, $63 for this. So, I mean, that's not horrible. It's
PSA 10, 41 years old.
yeah. So there we go. It's growing up that my 4 favorite players were George Brett, Mike Schmidt, Steve Garvey, and Ricky Henderson. So those were
Nice.
my favorite.
It's a good grouping.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's
Phil, I appreciate you coming on, man.
yeah.
I feel bad that a lot of it was my paperwork, doing, admin stuff as I tried to.
No, it's no, you did great. I mean, it's hard to do live. I admire
It is,
people
yeah.
who do the live streams, and it's a lot of
So do you do live streams?
I have never done one, but I should.
Man, the COG sports cards, is it COG or do they go by COG?
COG.
Those guys, man, they are the masters of
Yeah,
live.
that's fun. That's a regular visit is Sunday nights.
They are
for
legendary.
theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. And how they get all that stuff on their screen, like they're wizards with it. I mean, they just figure it all out. It's just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to take pointers from them and a couple other people to my oldest daughter said she's going to dress up my YouTube page and put the, like you have on yours, the graphics and
the banner and all that.
Yeah, she's going to do that for mine. So we're gonna get a little upgrade in the low technology sector of YouTube, which is my channel. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So you gotta be closing in. What are you closing in on now, subscribers wise? You at 1,000 mark?
Almost. I think I'm 30 away. So
no way. Are you doing a giveaway?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a big giveaway.
I just guilted you into it. So I wish you would have mentioned that. I should have mentioned that from the beginning.
That's okay.
So anybody that's watching, go check out your stuff and get on your giveaway. Hopefully get you over 1,000 this week.
Yeah. So as soon as I hit 1,000, then I'll tell people how they can enter, and I'm going to do another quirky toy way of awesome. Picking the winners.
Nice.
And I've announced a couple of videos ago. I announced I was thinking of doing something, with an 80s toy to pick the winners for that giveaway.
You'll staple cards to the back of a turtle, all the different turtles, and then they'll do a race. And whoever wins.
No, I like that. Yeah, I've done Hot Wheels and I've done trains so far for picking winners. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, we had something in high school called the you probably had this, you were, a lot of high schools did this, but there was the cow plop, where they had a cow on the football field and they sectioned out grids.
Yeah.
And then everybody had a grid, and wherever the cow selected, that was the winner. That was known as the cow plop.
That's funny.
So I don't have a cow.
And we don't want to see a Phil plop. We're good.
No.
I don't want to see that. Awesome. Well, Phil, thank you so much for coming on, man. This was great. I very much enjoyed having you on. And we'll see. We'll definitely do this again. I'm going to try next month to get Wax Pack Dad, but he seems to be tough to hit. So I might be coming back to you, my friend. And
no, but he also check out his channel. He's got fun stuff. He's really enthusiastic about the cards. That's when the first video I saw of yours, you were just so enjoying. It was the 84 football packs that you opened that your wife gave you as a gift.
Oh, yeah.
2 packs. And you were just so enjoying, and it just was immediately addicting because it's just, you enjoy the cards. And that's, that's the best thing about you, Wax Pack Dad, and some of my favorite channels. It's, you guys just, love the hobby.
Same with you. Yeah, that's awesome. I enjoyed those 84 packs a lot more than I enjoyed these today.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, I have no idea how to turn this off, so I'm sure there'll be some awkward me trying to turn something off, but I enjoyed it, and have a good night.
Take care, everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks, David.
Right, thanks. I still know.